You ever felt that avoiding adult content should be as simple as just saying no? Think again. Truth is far darker and more complex than you might imagine. The struggle to stay away from adult content isn't just about willpower. It's a battle with the very fabric of your brain's reward system. What if I told you that the more you resist, the stronger your cravings become? It's a paradox that even the most disciplined minds can fall prey to. But here's the kicker. The solutions you're likely relying on might not be as effective as you think. In this eye-opening exploration, we'll uncover the hidden mechanics behind why avoiding adult content can feel like an endless struggle. We'll dive deep into the neuroscience of addiction, reveal how common resistance strategies might be backfiring, and provide you with evidence-based techniques to regain control. If you're ready to confront the unsettling truths and discover strategies that actually work, keep watching. What you learn here could change everything you thought you knew about overcoming addiction. When it comes to pornography addiction, the brain's response is a powerful thing. The combination of visual and interactive elements, especially with platforms like VR and OnlyFans, triggers intense neurological reactions. These experiences flood the brain with dopamine, a neurotransmitter linked to pleasure and reward. Imagine the brain as a high-speed train hurtling through a tunnel of instant gratification. The more you indulge, the faster the train goes, making it harder to slow down. Over time, this constant stimulation rewires the brain's reward system, making the cravings more intense and the cycle harder to break. Think of it this way. When someone uses VR or immersive platforms, they're not just seeing images. They're engaging with a highly stimulating environment that simulates real-life scenarios. This enhanced stimulation creates a heightened sense of pleasure, reinforcing the behavior. Just like when a person eats a delicious meal and craves it again, the brain starts to expect this intense pleasure as a regular occurrence. The brain's reward center becomes so accustomed to this rapid pleasure that anything less seems dull in comparison. In practical terms, if someone is trying to break free from this cycle, understanding the brain's response is crucial. It helps to recognize why the cravings are so strong and why breaking the habit feels so challenging. For instance, incorporating strategies like mindfulness and cognitive behavioral techniques can help rewire the brain's response. These approaches act like brakes on the high-speed train, gradually slowing it down and making it easier to manage cravings over time. Now let's explore how the paradox of resistance might actually make these cravings even more intense. Stay tuned to uncover why fighting these urges directly could be making the situation worse. When dealing with cravings, it's easy to believe that sheer willpower will solve the problem. However, the paradox of resistance reveals that fighting these cravings head-on can often intensify them. Picture this. A person who constantly battles their desire for something ends up feeding the craving with their focus. The more they resist, the more their brain is fixated on what they're trying to avoid, creating a self-perpetuating cycle of desire and denial. It's like trying to hold a beach ball underwater. No matter how hard you push, it just keeps bobbing back up. Addiction psychiatry provides a telling example of this paradox. Patients who are overly strict with themselves often find that their cravings become more intense over time. This happens because resistance activates the brain's craving circuits, making the desire even stronger. For instance, someone trying to quit smoking may find that the cravings actually get worse when they focus too much on resisting the urge. The constant battle only serves to heighten the desire for a cigarette, making it more difficult to quit. Understanding this paradox is crucial for developing more effective strategy. Instead of forcing oneself to resist, adopting a more balanced approach can be beneficial. Techniques like mindfulness and self-compassion can help by shifting the focus from resisting to understanding and managing the craving. This approach acknowledges the cravings without giving them undue power, making it easier to regain control and eventually reduce their intensity. Now that we've explored the intricacies of resistance, let's delve into effective strategies for managing addiction. These approaches can provide practical solutions to navigate through the cravings more effectively. When tackling addiction, evidence-based strategies play a crucial role in achieving long-term success. Among these, psychotherapy, peer support, and medication are key players. Psychotherapy, such as cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, helps individuals understand and modify their behavior pattern. It's like having a personal coach who guides you through the mental hurdles of addiction, teaching you to replace negative thoughts with positive ones. For example, a person struggling with pornography addiction might use CBT to challenge and change their underlying beliefs and attitudes about their behavior. Peer support, another effective strategy, involves connecting with others who are facing similar challenges. This communal approach provides not only understanding, but also shared strategies for managing cravings. Support groups or online communities can be invaluable, offering a sense of belonging and accountability. Imagine it as having a team of allies who offer encouragement and practical advice, making the journey less lonely and more manageable. Medication can also play a role, especially when combined with therapy and support. Certain medications can help reduce cravings and manage withdrawal symptoms. For instance, medications that affect neurotransmitters may help balance the brain's chemistry, making it easier to cope with urges. Combining these medications with behavioral strategies often results in a more comprehensive approach to managing addiction. With these strategies in mind, it's crucial to consider how scheduling specific times for pornography use might also be an effective tool. Let's explore how structuring usage can impact cravings and help manage the addiction more effectively. Incorporating scheduled use into an addiction management plan can surprisingly help in moderating cravings. By setting specific times for engaging with pornography, individuals can gain a sense of control over their behavior. This approach essentially creates a structured framework, helps manage impulses, and reduces the spontaneous nature of cravings. For example, scheduling a particular time each day for this activity can help individuals gradually shift their focus away from constant temptation and towards a more controlled environment. This technique works by creating predictability and reducing the power of impulsive urges. When a person knows they have a designated time to engage in the behavior, they are less likely to act on spontaneous craving. It's akin to having a set mealtime. Just as you wouldn't eat continuously throughout the day, scheduling specific times for this activity helps in establishing boundaries and routines. This structured approach not only helps in managing the behavior, but also aids in building new habits and routines. Additionally, scheduling use can facilitate self-reflection and accountability. By keeping a log or journal of these scheduled times and evaluating feelings before and after the activity, individuals can gain insights into their patterns and triggers. This process can be enlightening, revealing underlying emotional or psychological needs that may drive the behavior. It's like having a personal tracker that helps monitor progress and identify areas for improvement. As we explore these strategies, it's important to address the underlying causes of addiction. Understanding the emotional and psychological factors at play can be crucial for long-term success. Let's dive into how addressing these root causes can make a significant difference in managing addiction effectively. To effectively combat addiction, it's essential to delve into the emotional and psychological underpinnings that contribute to the behavior. Many people use pornography as a coping mechanism to address deeper issues such as anxiety, depression, or unresolved emotional conflict. For instance, someone experiencing chronic stress or loneliness might turn to pornography for temporary relief, not realizing that the root causes of their distress remain unaddressed. By focusing on these underlying causes, individuals can begin to heal the emotional wounds that fuel their addiction. Addressing emotional regulation is a crucial aspect of this process. Techniques such as mindfulness and emotional intelligence training can help individuals manage their feelings more effectively. Imagine someone learning to identify and process their emotions rather than numbing them with addiction. This emotional awareness can lead to healthier coping strategies and a more balanced approach to managing stress and discomfort. Moreover, exploring and fulfilling underlying psychological needs can significantly impact addiction recovery. For example, if a person finds that their addiction stems from a lack of meaningful connections, building stronger social relationships might help reduce their dependence on pornography. Engaging in activities that foster a sense of purpose and belonging can also be beneficial. This approach helps in addressing the core issues driving the addiction, rather than just treating the symptoms. Understanding and addressing these root causes paves the way for a more comprehensive recovery plan. With this insight, individuals are better equipped to integrate effective strategies into their daily lives. Next, we'll explore how these elements come together to form a complete approach to addiction management. Now that you've delved into the dark truths and effective strategies for avoiding adult content, it's time to take action. Reflect on the insights you've gained about your cravings, paradox of resistance, and the importance of addressing underlying emotional causes. How will you apply these revelations to your life? Are you ready to make the necessary changes to reclaim control and optimize your well-being? Remember, the journey to overcoming addiction is not about achieving perfection overnight, but about making steady progress. Start by integrating the practical strategies discussed into your daily routine and observing the impact. Engage with your emotions, schedule your time mindfully, and seek support when needed. Your path to personal growth and mental well-being begins with these steps. If you found this information valuable and want to continue exploring more about personal development and overcoming challenges, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. Stay tuned for more insights that can help you transform your life and achieve lasting success. Let's embark on this journey together. Your future self, thank you.